The day my father beat me with a broom, I lost something I can never get back. I still remember the cold look in my father's eyes. He didn't say anything, but I knew something was wrong. That day changed my life, and now I understand why. In my village, like in many Yoruba homes, it was normal for boys to be punished when they did something wrong. Most times, it was with a stick, a belt, or even a hand. But there was one thing no one ever warned me about: never be beaten with a broom. It was a Sunday after church, and I had been too close to the cooking fire. Mama had told me to stay away, but I didn't listen. My father saw me, and his face turned dark. He reached for the broom. I didn't think much of it. It was just a broom after all. But when he started hitting me with it, I felt the sting in a way I had never felt before. The bristles scratched my skin, and the pain was sharp. I cried, but no one stopped him. After all, it was normal. Boys needed to be punished, right? But after that day, something changed in me. At first, I didn't understand it, but as I grew older, I began to notice that something was wrong. When my friends started talking about girls and love, I couldn't feel the same way. My body didn't respond. I felt nothing when I looked at a girl. No excitement, no fire in my chest, nothing. I didn't know what was happening to me. I thought it was just part of growing up. But as time passed, I began to worry. Why didn't I feel what the other boys felt? Why was I different? One day, I went to the oldest woman in the village. Everyone called her Mama Titi. She knew everything about our people, our land, and our ways. I told her about my problem, and she listened carefully. When I finished, she looked at me with wise eyes and said, "It is the broom." I was confused. "The broom?" I asked. Mama Titi nodded slowly. "Yes, the broom. You see, long ago, our ancestors warned us never to use the broom on a boy. The broom is not just for sweeping. It carries a spirit, a powerful spirit. When a boy is beaten with it, that spirit enters him. It takes away his strength, his power. It makes him cold inside, unable to feel the way a man should." My heart sank when I heard this. I never thought a simple broom could do something so bad. But Mama Titi was serious. She told me that this curse could make me weak and stop me from growing into the man I was meant to be. "The broom steals your strength," she said. "That is why you feel nothing." I felt a deep sadness. I thought about my father and how he had only meant to punish me. He didn't know the danger of the broom. He didn't know that what he did to me was much worse than any beating with a stick. Mama Titi told me there was a way to fix it. "You must ask the spirits for forgiveness. You must go to the river, to the sacred trees, and give them offerings. Only then can you heal." That night I went to the river. I took herbs from the trees that were sacred to our people. I made a small fire, offered the herbs, and prayed. I begged the ancestors to heal me, to give me back what I had lost. It took time, but slowly I began to feel something again. I began to feel like myself, little by little. But even now, I can't forget that moment when my father grabbed the broom. The cold look in his eyes is still with me. So, I want to tell you this, especially if you are a father or a mother: do not beat your children with a broom. It is not just a way to punish them. The broom carries something powerful, something that can take away their strength and their future. I hope you will never have to go through what I went through. Please don't use the broom